Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. So the Raptors starting five. Siakam is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. And for Chicago, on the wings, it's the dynamite pair of Levine and DeRozan. Andre Drummond is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Ball in at the point. Out of the gates, some guys tend to start strong, Grant. Others take a little time to warm up. Which group did you align with?
Yeah, good question, BA. You know, I always liked to start the season strong. And a lot of it goes into your preparation. What are you doing in the offseason? Are you ready when we get into training camp, the preseason? You know, all of that building to opening night and really establishing yourself within the team and also throughout the league right from the gates.
Now here's DeRozan. Out to Craig. Launches it. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Pass to Pirtle. Outside Anunoby. Back to Pirtle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star, yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. Well, Richard, the Bulls made a valiant effort to reach the postseason in 2023.
Yeah, they stayed alive in the play-in, managing to win their first game, but they fell in game 2 and were unable to break into the playoffs.
Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Here's DeRozan. Shoots over Barnes. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist from Craig.
On your jumper, DeMar does something a little bit different. He gets great lift off the floor. That makes his shot so tough to contest.
Now here's Pirtle. Oh, Drummond with the block. They retain possession. Shot clock at 6. Drummond against Barnes. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Here's Ball. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Pass to Levine. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And always a fan favorite, Richard, Zach Levine.
Most everything he does, it seems to have a little bit of flash to it. You know about the bounce. He has a high arcing shot, and he just has a flair for the dramatic and spectacular.
That free throw good from Levine.
And Levine's combination of athleticism and shooting makes him dangerous. A multifaceted player with a strong work ethic.
Both free throws good from Levine. And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, B.A., that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it and guys who are disciplined and patient.
Outside Barnes. Levine against Anunoby to the paint. It's stolen by Drummond. Levine feeling it out a bit. Pass to DeRozan. Ball outside. Clock at 6. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now here's DeRozan. Last game, 26 points for him. Here's Drummond. Soft touch off the glass.
This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 6. Pass to Siakam. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
No, it's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Levine. The 3 from Craig. Counted from distance. Craig's got 6.
Showing off those playmaking skills. Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Knocked loose. Ball with a steal. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Offensive board.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
Hurdle got his eyes open tonight. Great feed to create the easy opportunity.
Here's Ball. Following the bucket by the Raptors. Here's DeRozan. Siakam with the defensive effort.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Here's an 8-footer. Barnes, no good. Chicago leading. Now DeRozan. Six on the shot clock. The 3 from Craig. Can't get it to drop.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Anunoby against Ball. Kicks it out to Siakam. Rebound by the Bulls. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
Looking at last year, this opponent was a real challenge for them.
Now here's Ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Levine. Here's DeRozan. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
But look, when DeRozan is shooting with confidence, he is dangerous, especially catching and firing just like that.
Craig against Siakam. Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Craig passes to DeRozan. Lets it fly. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
This is why you involve DeRozan in pick and rolls. He just knows how to execute off them. Just so smooth.
Toronto calls timeout. Well, Richard, when you talk about great scores, DeMar DeRozan doesn't always get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, he should really get more praise than he does, Brian, especially when you consider how incredible he is from mid-range.
interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. In third, the Raptors.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Here's Siakam. Up top, Barnes. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
Oh, Zach Levine, he's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Pass to Schroeder. Six to shoot. Shoots from the right block. Tries again. And it's good on the layup.
There is value in traditional fives like Pirtle. They can grab glass and they can get you bonus points.
And here is DeRozan. He has 6.
I love watching DeMar DeRozan attract contact on the way up. He's just fearless getting through that contact.
Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, DeMar DeRozan.
That's good from DeRozan.
I like the leadership DeMar DeRozan provides for his team. He's a steady veteran presence out there on that floor. He can motivate his guys even in really tough moments.
Williams is checked in for Chicago. Caruso comes in for Ball. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Young, he's checked in for Pirtle. Achua comes in for Siakam. McDaniels is checked in for Barnes. And it's Trent in for Anunoby. DeRozan hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Trent against DeRozan. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
Second team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Gary Trent Jr. taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Trent hits them both. Here's Caruso. Pass to DeRozan. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's Achua. Trent with it. In his last outing, 8 points for him.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Here's DeRozan. Here's Drummond. Uses the glass that time. It's good. And the Bulls lead by 13.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And the basket by Trent.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Caruso finds DeRozan. Outside, Williams. Second shot opportunity. On the wing, Caruso. DeRozan outside. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
White, he's checked in for Craig. And Toronto calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
So it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. 11-point game. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Just 5 on the clock. Trent. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
DeRozan against McDaniels. Pass to Trent. Now Young. Now here's Schroeder. Coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. That one no good. White against Trent. Outside White. Pass to Williams. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
And the Bulls making a change here. Desumu's checked in. Schroeder passes to Achua. Now Trent. And the deficit down inside single digits. Trent's got 6. Chicago has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Caruso, pass to Drummond. Here's Desumo. Pass to Caruso. To snap the cold streak. And the layup is good.
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
Well, the Raptors shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. Schroeder passes to Young. Schroeder against Caruso. From 13, shots good by Schroeder.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside. Chicago leading.
Here's Caruso. Schroeder with a rebound.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pass to Trent. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Give him 8 points now.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Caruso, the pass to Desumo. And he buries his first look.
He saw a pass to the rim, and he took it. The defense just couldn't stop him.
Here's Serrano with the ball. Outside Schroeder. Trent outside. 58 seconds left to play in the first. Over Drummond. Here's Young. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's White. Still without a bucket. Williams from long range. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Up top Schroeder. He's guarded by Caruso. Pass to Achua. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Caruso outside. Takes it inside. Now here's Drummond. Guarded by Young. 1 second left. What a performance for DeMar DeRozan. He's been the story for the Chicago Bulls. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
All NBA players play with confidence. But RJ, surely there are some that play with too much confidence.
Well, look, there's always a guy who doesn't realize he's being left open for a reason. Some players just don't understand their role with their team. Usually there's a vet that needs to tell them how it is.
All runs point with Levine flanking him. Patrick Williams out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. That one goes. Count it. Anunoby's got his second bucket of the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021 shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Now here's Levine. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point land. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. DeRozan is checked in for Chicago.
For your Bulls, DeMar DeRozan.
Toronto trailing. Siakam outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal
That
foul.
one on Craig.
You're shooting more free throws as his career is going on. Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Chicago.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And I've also really enjoyed watching them hit the boards, specifically the offensive glass and how they've capitalized on that hustle.
And he makes a first. And that's good as he hits both shots. The Bulls have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. That's tipped. Ball finds Levine. Outside Craig. Here's DeRozan. He's guarded by Porter. DeRozan passes to Levine. Shot clock at 6. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher.
Chris Boucher.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. DeRozan outside. Clock at 6. Up and over Porter. Here's Drummond, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
At the line for the Bulls, Andre Drummond.
And that one falls for Drummond. No good on the second free throw. Back in 2017, two-way contracts started in the NBA. Created more opportunities, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. Chris Boucher signing one of the first two-ways back in 2017. I mean, he was a huge success story for this system. Chris signing a big contract during the 2022 free agency period.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Raptors making their last shot. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Anunoby. Over Levine. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Oh, wow. This close, you gotta finish strong. You can't give yourself room for a mistake like that.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Ball against Schroeder.
Chicago foul. Lonzo Ball. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Toronto, Dennis Schroeder. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Trying their best to catch up. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter.
Scotty Barnes is checked in for Porter Jr. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
Pass the ball. Outside Levine. Ooh, the elevation from Levine.
Just muscling through the contact. Levine is a flat-out star.
Schroeder against ball. On the attack, Schroeder. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's ball. Following the bucket by the Raptors. Siakam pulls down the board. Craig with a steal. Ball against Anunoby. Ball no good. And Schroeder has got the ball here for Toronto. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Barnes passes to Boucher. Anunoby with it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Siakam. It doesn't go for him. Oh, great D that time from Craig. Sinks that one from the post. Craig's got 8 points.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Levine against Anunoby. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Chicago timeout.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
On your feet, fans, it's time for your Chicago Lovable.
Checked in for Toronto. And let's use this time to have a look at last year's steals leader, OG Anunoby, number 1.
And we saw how effective he was on defense last season, taking pride in mucking things up and being an absolute pest, grabbing all those steals.
Schroeder against ball. Pass to Levine. Now Craig. In his last outing, he had 11 points. And again, Chicago, no good. Barnes against DeRozan. Barnes, no good. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Levine. Goes back up. And Drummond with the lay-in. Drummond's got 7 points in the game.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to draw Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, hack him, it still has no effect on him.
Now here's Schroeder. Give him 8 points now. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Here's DeRozan. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
And yep, it's good.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
So it's Chicago now. After the basket by Toronto. Here's DeRozan. Barnes with the rebound.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now here's Schroeder. Got it. And it's now just a 1-point Chicago lead.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Schroeder against Ball. Pass to DeRozan. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Chicago making some changes. White comes in for Levine. And it's Caruso in for Ball. Achua's checked in for Toronto. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Schroeder. Trent outside. And stolen by Caruso. And they're running. White, the pass to Caruso. Back to White. The shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Williams is checked in for Chicago. The Sumu comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Toronto also making a switch. McDaniels is checked in for Anunoby.
Line for Chicago, Kobe White.
That's good from White. And it's the Raptors with the ball, trailing by 4. Outside Barnes. Pass to Achua. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Williams.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 13-point game against Minnesota. Here's Trent. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Caruso, pass to White. Here's DeSumo. Caruso outside. The ball's knocked loose. The kick out to Williams. Drills it from deep. Williams has got his second bucket on the night.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Trent on the wing. 10 points for him. The jump hook. Here's Barnes. And it's DeSumo with the rebound.
I thought he had that ball sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Barnes with it. Picked up by Craig. Barnes, no good. And it's Caruso with the ball for Chicago. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Now here's Trent. Clock at 6. And it's blocked.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Jr. First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Kobe White.
And he drops the first. And the Raptors making a change here. Young's checked in. White hits them both. The Raptors have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Trent against Williams. Blocked! Outside White. Into the lane. It's not going to go for him.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
It's Barnes on the wing. Pass to Young. Back to Barnes. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Barnes has got 8.
Thaddeus Young.
Chicago has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Caruso, pass to DeSumo. Out to Craig. Puts it up. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8. Toronto trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside Barnes.
2 minutes.
Craig against Young. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Toronto, Thaddeus Young. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Barnes. And the second free throw is good. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Dosunmu. Williams against Young. Outside, Williams. Shoots over Young. Again, the Bulls score.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Now here's Trent. He's got 10. And it's rejected. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. .114 left in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Porter finds Young. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Trent for 3.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Williams in the post. Guarded by Trent. Williams misses. Porter looks it over. Pass to Trent. Now McDaniels. Chicago grabs the miss. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road.
From Kobe White.
Here's McDaniels. No points yet. And that's a foul called on Jalen McDaniels. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Team foul. Into the lineup.
Here's White. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Lays it up and banks it in. White's got 7.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Please give a big round of applause for your Bulls youth.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They lead by 14. Kenny, what was your impression?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic. That's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. Can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
very lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, nice game. Solid performance by Torrey Craig.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
And you can bet that that's had an effect the rest of the way. Guys won't be trying to take him one-on-one because he alters just as many shots as he blocks.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. DeRozan. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Siakam finds Schroeder. Outside Anunoby. Back to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Outside Anunoby. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. 7 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Levine. Shoots over Schroeder. Levine gets the bucket.
This is how Levine operates. He hunts down shots and then fully commits to his selection.
Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. And here's Anunoby. Here's Schroeder. Outside Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Pirtle. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Levine passes to Drummond. Ball outside. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Drummond with the bucket. Drummond's got 9.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Barnes. Offline with a 3. And it's Levine with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 11. Here's Drummond. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Jakob Pirtle.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for Chicago, Andre Drummond.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Craig is checked in for Caruso. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2 for Toronto. They've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Siakam in the post. Drummond's there. Siakam, no good. For Chicago, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Craig against Pirtle. DeRozan looks it over. Here he goes. Looking to get it going. Misses off the right iron. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist from Schroeder. Siakam's got 8.
Ooh, cooking it up down low. It's Spicy Pete.
DeRozan finds ball. And he lobs it up top. And Drummond with the jam.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
The Raptors have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that. Brian, that confidence was there from day one."
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's ball. The Raptors making their last shot. DeRozan outside. Shoots over Barnes. And the basket by DeRozan. He's got 12.
This is where DeRozan makes his living. Such an excellent mid-range shooter.
Siakam outside. Back to Schroeder. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Chicago has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Ball outside. On the wing, DeRozan. He's guarded by Barnes. Clock at 6. Ooh, poked away. The 3 from Craig. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Personal foul.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And that one falls for Craig. Achua's checked in for Toronto. Boucher comes in for Barnes. He hits the second from the line. And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. For Toronto, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Ball against Schroeder. Boucher up top. Anunoby on the wing. Outside Schroeder. Throws it up high. Achua with the dunk.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. They get it back. The kick out to Ball. And again, no good by Chicago.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now here's Anunoby. He has 7. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. DeRozan outside. Drummond finds LaVine. Back to Drummond. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Toronto Raptors. On Saturday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Monday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trailblazers. Siakam with it. Give him 8 points now. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
The Raptors have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Siakam against DeRozan. Siakam, the pass to Achua. The lead now cut to single digits. Achua's got 4 points in the quarter. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Make some noise, fans, for the one and only Chicago Bulls.
making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. Trent comes in for Schroeder. Trent against ball. Pass to Levine. Shoots over Anunoby. And again, no good by Chicago. And so Trent will bring it up for Toronto. 8-point game. Porter's shot is off. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
A phenomenal athlete. Ball's teammates love when he knifes inside and finishes with power.
Now here's Anunoby. He's got 7. Now Trent. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Gary Trent Jr.
No good on the free throw. Chicago making some changes. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's White in for Ball. Young, he's checked in for Toronto. McDaniels comes in for Anunoby. And he's good on the second. Chicago leading. And here's White. He's got 7. DeRozan right side. Dosunmu on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Drummond inside. Guarded by Young. Dosunmu. Yep, count it. And the Bulls lead by 11.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Now here's McDaniels. No made baskets yet. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by White.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Gets it to go from the corner. White's got 9 points. For Toronto, they've gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. McDaniels passes to Boucher. Now Trent. DeRozan with the rebound. White on the wing. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Trent. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind. Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago. It's stolen by Trent. Fires for 3. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Trent. He's got 11. Misses from short range. Caruso against Young. Caruso, the pass to Drummond. Over Trent. Here's DeSumo. 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's White. Got a piece of it. Porter with the steal. Trent on the wing to get back on track. Rebound by the Bulls.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
And he comes up with a bucket.
They're really working the paint now.
Toronto's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Trent. Caruso grabs the board.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now here's Williams.
Charging foul.
A 17-point lead, their biggest. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting team. 5th on the list, the Bulls.
They didn't give away any points at the free throw line, and that makes a head coach's life so much easier.
The Raptors shooting a disappointing 38%. Outside Porter. Pass to Trent. 1 minute left in the third quarter. White against McDaniels. Boucher outside. Shoots over White. And the basket by Boucher.
Assist from James
50
McDaniels.
seconds left in the third. And it's Caruso with the ball for Chicago. Pass to White. Here's DeSumo. Five to shoot. On the wing, Caruso. Over Trent. They get it back. Second chance effort. Back to DeSumo. Now White. McDaniels covering. White. Good.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Trent against Caruso. And it's Trent penetrating. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Toronto, Gary Trent Jr. at the line for 2.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. 5 ticks left in the third quarter of the game. White for 3. Misses there. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Playing some great basketball, holding a healthy advantage. We'll be back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Chicago has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Patrick Williams out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. And it's Ball with the 3.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
DeRozan against Barnes. And a nice finish on the layup.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
DeRozan against Barnes. DeRozan outside. Looking to get back on track. They get it again. Shoots over Barnes. And it's DeRozan missing. And for the Raptors, they're shooting only 42%. Here's Siakam. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
On the wing, DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
That is explosive athleticism by DeRozan. His dunks, oh man, they'll make a rim shake.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ball against Schroeder. Siakam outside. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Pass to Craig. And it's out of bounds. That one off Pirtle.
He's quick to read and react on deep. Pirtle can really disrupt an opponent's offense.
Here's Ball. Just 4 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. He shoots. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Patrick Williams.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Williams drops them both. The Raptors have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Siakam against Williams. Siakam outside. Over Williams. And it's Chicago with a board.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
The Bulls with another miss.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
And here are the Bulls now, following the bucket by the Raptors. Count it. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Here's Levine. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Ball against Schroeder. The shot from the low post is good.
There's just enough space for him to get to the rim. And look, the finish, yeah, that was flawless.
Ball passes to Williams. Lays it up and in, despite excellent defense. And the Bulls lead by 19. Siakam with it. Pass to Pirtle. Williams against Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's long. And Williams has got the ball here for the Bulls. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Basket's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Williams against Siakam. And for the players coming into the league, potentially set for life. But there are pitfalls you have to look out for, Greg.
So true, B.A. I mean, it's tough. You can't take all your childhood friends along for the ride with you. You've got to be cautious with new acquaintances. So we'll definitely keep you on your toes. You must make great decisions.
Pass to Barnes. And Craig pulls it down. Craig's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Levine. Shot is up. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Schroeder. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Assist goes to
Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
Okay, look, that move right there is a product of repetition. He's worked on that, and it pays off over that little larger defender.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for 2, Torrey Craig.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls to Craig. Drummond's checked in for Williams. Achua's checked in for Toronto. And so Craig nails both of them. Well, Richard, the league now requires 65 games played to qualify for postseason awards. You see that curbing load management at all?
I hope so, B.A. I'm not a big fan of load management. I think if you're healthy, you should try and play. You should build up your strength to run a marathon. I think if teams are prioritizing postseason success, that's fine. But, look, players are going to want to get those All-NBA awards because that helps with your contract.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now here's Levine. The offensive rebound. Drummond buries it down low.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Andre Drummond. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Scotty Barnes, taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Barnes. Both free throws good from Barnes. And Grant, in league news, how about your former coach? Coach K taking on an advisory role at the NBA.
Well, B.A., tremendous experience in leadership from that man. 4 decades at the college level, the men's national team. I mean, the league recruiting a blue chipper if there ever was one. And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Now here's Levine. There's the triple. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
We've seen the evolution of Levine as a three-point shooter. He's gained the confidence behind the arc, and he makes an impact there consistently.
Barnes against DeRozan. Baseline jumper right on the money. Barnes has got 10 points in just the second half.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
Levine against Anunoby. DeRozan finds some space, and it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. For Toronto, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Schroeder passes to Achua. And it's Chicago with a board. Craig's got his 6th rebound on the night. Anunoby against Levine. And the NBA's TV deal expires after next season. What are you hearing about where things are headed, Grant?
Well, B.A., the league seems focused on greater access for the fans, especially the cord cutters. So with more games on broadcast TV and possibly a streaming package as well.
Now here's DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Ball. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And after he went scoreless in the first half, he's finally getting it going, looking much more comfortable.
Up top, Barnes. Defended by DeRozan. Barnes against DeRozan. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Scotty Barnes. 2 shots.
Two.
That free throw no good. Some changes for Chicago. Williams is checked in for Craig. The Sumu comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's White in for Ball. Young, he's checked in for Toronto. Porter Jr. comes in for Schroeder. And the second free throw is good.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Barnes against White. All right, let's pretend you are Adam Silver for a day, Grant. You get one crazy rule to test out. What's it going to be?
Ooh, man, one crazy rule. Wow, great question. Well, the WNBA has tried this in All-Star games. Live ball substitutions, a little bit like hockey. Keep the game flowing, a little chaos too. It'd be interesting, be fun, be very, very entertaining.
Here's DeSumo. Pass to Williams. Over Young. Another shot. The shot by Drummond, no good.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
White against Barnes. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Craig is checked in for DeRozan. And Toronto also making a switch. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Stolen by Drummond. Trent against White. From behind the arc. That one's off. He's 4 for 9. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
Now here's Trent. Kicks it out to Anunoby for 3. It's hauled in by White. And here are the Bulls now. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for Chicago, Kobe White.
Shooting 2.
That's good from White. And the Raptors with some changes. Pirtle comes in for Achua. And it's Schroeder in for Anunoby. White hits them both. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Schroeder against White. Now here's Schroeder. Tightly guarded. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Here's Dosunmu. Williams passes to White. Shoots over Schroeder. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. That was smart.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.